Let's turn now to our weather as we've been embracing the sunshine that we had today, David.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to be celebrating like 50-degree temperatures and just a little bit of sunshine out there. But after the crazy cold, wet weekend we had, I'll take it.
Yeah, and you're going to want to do that, too, if you haven't already, because this has been the driest day we've seen so far for the month. And then we're getting ready for this storm. And it is going to be a little stronger than what we experienced this weekend. At the surface, we're going to have a cold front. But overall, it's this low pressure system. And as that inches closer and closer to us, we are going to, yes, see the rain, but we're also noticing the wind speed. So I do want to zoom in. This is where we have a wind advisory now in effect through 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. This is for the foothills. I'm talking about Snoqualmie, King, and Pierce County. Winds are going to be sustained out of the southeast, 25 to 35 miles per hour with gusts up to 50 miles an hour. So that is now in effect, yes, but we'll probably really notice this picking up right around dinner time and continuing overnight when a lot of us are going to be sleeping. Currently, when it comes to those sustained wind speeds, around 5 to 10 miles per hour. I'm already seeing gusts exceeding around 20. And as we fast forward dinner time there, you can see through those gaps and the cascades, that's where we're going to see those wind speeds punching up out of the east. So gusts possibly up to around 50 miles per hour. Definitely not ruling that. Areas like Snoqualmie Pass and over into North Bend, Gold Bar could see those higher wind speeds. Enumclaw. You'll notice in the lowlands, yeah, it's going to be windy as well, but not quite as intense. And as we fast forward by tomorrow morning, we're still going to notice those wind speeds, but subsiding as they shift out of the south. Now, as they shift out of the south, I'm also watching for the North Sound. This is where we also have a wind advisory. However, this goes into effect 10 o'clock tonight and continues until 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Those winds out of the south, again, sustained 25 to 35 miles per hour, gusts up to 50. And then we'll also see this along the coast. And that starts at 10 o'clock tonight and continues by tomorrow afternoon. Again, gusts up to around 50 miles per hour. So yes, it's going to be windy. There's the rain. Fast forwarding right around 2 o'clock as that system approaches the area. So a lot of us aren't going to really notice this rain until the early morning hours for that commute. It's going to be sloppy out there, a little gusty, yes. Temperatures are going to fall into the mid-40s. Not too bad, but chilly and damp, yes. And then we're going to have the actual cold front itself arrive late morning, early afternoon. As that approaches the area, yeah, the wind speeds are going to kick up. We're going to expect some heavier downpours. Not even ruling out an isolated thunderstorm, by the way, but we will see those sun breaks. So a lot taking place on Tuesday. You can still see all that momentum headed our way, and we'll watch the snow levels start to drop. So we talked about that about 10 minutes ago, right? Well, something we didn't talk about, the coastal flood advisory that goes into effect tomorrow, 8 a.m. until 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm watching for some minor coastal flooding for areas like the San Juans, Island County, and Whatcom and Skagit County there right along the Puget Sound. So as we take a look at the 7-day forecast, I'm going to give you some time to absorb. There's a lot taking place here in the next 36 hours. Highs only peaking in the lower 50s. That's about it. Sun breaks, yes, but more importantly, gusty winds. We're going to see those snow levels drop with those snow totals adding up. And we're also going to see some heavier downpours kind of on and off throughout the day. And then we don't really start to clear out until the end of the weekend, again with some breaks, but rain every day. And that is a look what we can expect.